Pisces, welcome to your hopes, fears, and reality spread. As per usual, you can click right on that description box below and it will talk about the significance of the spread as well as the placement of each card. Here we go. Okay, Pisces, it looks like you're hoping to take a new beginning, okay? You're willing to step into a bit of a fantasy here. Now, I don't mean fantasy as in like, you're off somewhere in La La Land, but this is a dream. This is something that you want and something that you didn't think you could have. And now you're starting to flirt with the idea that you can have it. Okay. So you don't know what you're headed to and what you're headed for. It's almost like you're taking a leap of blind faith into getting a dream up off the ground. That's what you're hoping for. In the fears section, you have the hangman in the inverse and the strength in the inverse. So it's almost like, oh, pardon me, that's my phone quacking. It's almost like you feel like you don't have the strength to stand your ground, to put your foot in and say, this is exactly what I want, and to go for it. You kind of feel like, you're hoping for this brand new beginning in this thing that you once thought was impossible, and now you're like seeing the possibility of it. But you fear that when it really, really, really comes down to it, you may not stand your ground. You may not have the fortitude to stand your ground and push through it if it gets hard. It's almost like you're hoping for this new beginning, but you recognize it's a hard road and you're looking down that road and it's almost like you're planting a little seed of doubt. If it gets too hard, will I turn back? That's the anxiety. That's the fear that you have. Will you turn back? The reality of the situation is it is time to reach outside yourself. This isn't a time to be alone and do these things. This is a time to ask for help and ask for assistance, because this gentleman right here, I call him the CEO of the deck. This is the emperor. This isn't the king. This is the king of kings. This is the king who has to get several kingdoms to trade and get along. You know what I mean? The CEO delegates. The CEO asks for assistance because he can't do everything himself. He couldn't possibly plow every field. He couldn't possibly run every bank. He couldn't possibly, within that kingdom. So he has to delegate and he has to trust. So it's time for you, in your reality, it's time for you to reach out to the people you trust and get the assistance you need in following through with this dream. You may have to extend your trust out to people who aren't proven, people who aren't tried and true yet. That might also be where the fears come in. And my phone just keeps quacking. I apologize for that. It's all the way across the room. Otherwise, I would just turn it off. Whew. Page of Pentacles. King of Cups in the inverse. Oh, yeah. See, Pisces, this is a warning, okay? Watch out for planting that seed of doubt, because here you have the hope and the... It's like you have the knowledge, like you learned everything that you need to do, and you kind of have a starting point, you kind of have an action plan, and you have the hope to leverage these resources, health, wealth, time management, into this new endeavor, into this new dream, into this new idea. However, your nervousness is showing. And because your nervousness is showing, there isn't any forward movement right now. So it's almost like everything's still stuck in your head. You just have to start putting things into action. And honestly, I feel like the key to this reading falls into the reality, because I see the hope of starting something new. I see you planting a seed of doubt within yourself, and I see that seed of doubt holding you back, okay, from this new beginning. But really, the trick to it is networking. So when I go back to the Page of Pentacles and I talk about resources, which is this pentacle here, is about health, wealth, and time management. A subset of time management is also who you spend your time with, based on networking and delegation. So this is the time to reach out for assistance so you can get moving, so you can actually take action. It's nice to have this beautiful dream and this idea in our head, but taking it out of our head where it's this perfect picture and we can go there and we can escape there almost as a point of dissociation. Oh, it would be wonderful if, and then you go back to this pretty picture you painted in your head. There's a reality in your fear section here, knowing that taking it out of your head and making it real means it's not that perfect, pretty picture anymore. There's going to be flaws, there's going to be obstacles, there's going to be things that you have to overcome. But I'm telling you, there's nothing in these cards that say you're incapable of it. The only thing that these cards are showing me is you planting a seed of doubt, and that seed of doubt leading to hesitation. Pisces, this is a time for action. Get up, get out, and hold on to those dreams with both hands. Don't let go, even if it hurts. I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, and I'll see you next time.